what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have another Colourpop haul. I know I film these all the time, but Colourpop is one of my favorite brands. They are super affordable, they're cruelty free, and they just come out with so many new amazing items all the freaking time. It is so hard to keep up with Colourpop because they're on fire all the freaking time. Recently they had a 20% off sale going on their website, so I thought I would take advantage of that and order a few items, which is what I did. So I have a huge basket right here full of Colourpop goodies. If you like Colourpop as much as I do, and if you like hauls, then definitely don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That way I know I can film more of these. Also, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, it is really important to hit that notification bell because being subscribed now isn't enough. So hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on any of my videos. And if you want to know what I picked up from Colourpop recently, then just keep on watching. Alright, so starting off with the most exciting part, and the reason I purchased on Colourpop is because they collabed with Gutowski. So they released a lip bundle, 2 eyeshadow palettes, and a face duo. I think that's it. I think that's everything they released. And I picked up everything except for the second eyeshadow palette. I just picked up one eyeshadow palette, but I picked up everything, and the aesthetic of this collection is just absolutely stunning. I already posted my dedicated review on this entire collection, so if you're interested in that, it will be linked down below, so definitely check that out. But yeah, as I mentioned, I picked up the eyeshadow palette, and this is the vacation mode eyeshadow palette. The packaging it makes me want to go on a tropical vacation. So this is what the actual palette looks like. So it comes in a really sleek palette, and on the inside you get 4 eyeshadows and also a mirror, which is great. These eyeshadows are absolutely stunning. They blend like a dream, and if you want to know how to create a look using this palette, then again check out that video. But I'll swatch these shades really quickly so that you guys can see how amazing they are. So these are the shades swatched right here. As you can tell, they're super pigmented, they are really pretty. This palette is more on the cool tone side. She also came out with a very warm palette that is also stunning, but since I own so many warm tone palettes already, I decided to pick up this one, and it is so beautiful. I'll have the prices of everything listed on the screen, but I think this is $12, so it is really affordable. And then, as I mentioned, she also released a Mermaid Glow face duo. So again, the packaging is super adorable with the pink details. I love pink, it's my favorite color. So yeah, this is what the actual palette looks like. And then these are the shades on the inside. So again, you get a really big mirror, and this palette is perfect to travel with because it is super compact, super small, and you get a beautiful matte blush and a beautiful golden toned highlight. I am absolutely obsessed with this blush. It is so pretty. So this is the highlight, and then this is the blush right here. The shade of this blush is right up my alley. The highlight is also really pretty. It's a little bit too yellowy gold. I wish it had more of a neutral undertone, but I do really like it still. I see myself traveling with this palette all the time, so this will definitely come in handy. And then she also released a lip bundle that has 1 ultra glossy lip and then 2 ultra blotted lips. You can also buy them separately, but I bought the lip bundle, which is called She's a Peach Babe. Again, the packaging is so pretty. And then these are the lip products right here. So the lip gloss is called Just Served, and it is so pretty. So this is the gloss right here. As you can see, it has a lot of shimmer in it, but it doesn't feel glittery or chunky on the lips whatsoever. It's a beautiful formula, and it looks absolutely stunning on its own, and also applied on top of another lip shade. It is very pretty. Then we have an ultra blotted lip in the shade Love Bite. Again, such a beautiful shade. I'll swatch it right here. So this is the shade Love Bite. It was the first time I ever tried out this formula, and I have to say I really like it. It stays on all day long. It's a little bit sheer, but it dries down to a soft matte finish. It's as if you're wearing nothing on your lips, and yeah, it just stays on all day long, and it's super effortless and perfect for those of you that like have to go to work or school. These are great for that. And then the last ultra blotted lip is called Party Wave. Again, a super pretty shade. This one is a little bit darker than Love Bite, so this is it right here. As I mentioned, they do dry down to a matte finish, but it does take a couple of minutes before they do. But yeah, these are the lipsticks that you get in the lip bundle. They're so pretty. Alright, then I picked up a single pressed powder shadow. I think it was Tati, or was it someone else, that said that this is a perfect like brow bone highlighting shade and perfect setting powder to set your eyeshadow primer. And I am always looking for that perfect setting powder, so this is it right here. By the way, this is a Colourpop empty palette, which looks like this. I've had this for a while now. So these are all Colourpop eyeshadows, and this is the one I picked up, which is called, hold on, Hear Me Out. So I'll swatch it right here. It will look like a very boring shade, but it is the perfect shade to set your eyeshadow primer with. Again, it looks boring, but it is definitely an essential and staple eyeshadow for me. Alright, and then as always, my order also came with a little card that says, I love it when you call me Big Poppy. So this is what it looks like. And then because I had to wait a very long time for my package to ship, I think they also added in a free Lippie pencil, because I didn't order this, but it was in my order. So I think that's why they added it. So this is in the shade Fighter. I am wearing it underneath my lipstick today, and it is a beautiful, beautiful red shade. So this is what it looks like. I love the Colourpop Lippie pencils. They're great, great, great lip pencils, and they last a very long time. So I'll swatch it right here, but again, this is the shade Fighter, which again is a beautiful, like, deeper red shade. Alright, moving on to lipstick. I decided to try their Luxe lipsticks. I have heard a lot of great things about these. These are pretty new. They're not like the newest thing ever, but they are pretty new on their website. And I decided to pick up 2 shades. I picked up Appy I think, and Boy. So this is what they look like in the packaging. The boxes do look really luxe and, I don't know, like not cheap at all. And these were, I think, $7 each. The packaging is also super stunning. It has a little bit of weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap, and it has a beautiful, like, rose gold finish with little stars on it. So this is the shade Appy right here, which is a beautiful, like, darker nude shade. So this is Appy swatched right here. I am personally a really big fan of this formula. They don't have a shiny finish, but they're not matte either. They have a beautiful, like, creamy finish. The lasting power was pretty good for lipsticks. They stayed on my lips for about 3 to 4 hours, but if you eat, they do rub away very easily and they do transfer. But what I love about these is that they feel very comfortable on the lips. Then I also picked up the shade Boy, which I picked up mainly to add on top of Appy, because this is a very light shade. On its own, this is way too light for me. Maybe if I use a very small amount, I can pull it off, but otherwise I just use it to lighten up my lipstick. So again, I'll swatch it right here. It is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I love these kinds of nudes. And again, the formula is as great as the other one. I can highly recommend the Luxe lipsticks. Definitely check them out if you can. Then this had been on my wish list for a while now. This is the Nudendo, I think that's how you pronounce it, pressed powder highlighter palette. So the actual palette is absolutely stunning, and then this is what it looks like when you open it up. So you get 6 highlighters in this palette, and what I really love is that Colourpop actually listened to their customers and put these shade names underneath each pan. They're also still on the back, but now they're also on the pan, which that was my biggest pet peeve with their other palettes, but they actually listened, which is great. I love when brands listen to their customers. But yeah, these are the shades that come in this palette. What I really love about this shade selection is that it is very universal. A lot of different skin tones can pull this off, and thanks to this really light shade called Glad You Came, I can pull off almost every single shade in this palette, because if it is too dark, I just mix in a little bit of this and it works perfectly fine. They have a super smooth, like, buttery texture, which reminds me a lot of my favorite Colourpop highlighter, which is called Here Kitty Kitty. It reminds me a lot of that. But this is the lightest shade right here. And I'll also swatch this one, which is stunning. Look at how pigmented these are. That's actually insane, especially considering how affordable these are. That's insane. I'm a huge fan of highlighters. I love a blinding highlight that is visible from outer space, and I can definitely get that from this palette. Alright, then moving on to the last product I picked up. This is the Give It To Me Straight eyeshadow palette. Again, this had been on my wish list ever since it came out. It is such a beautiful palette. Wait until you guys will see this. So this is again the packaging, and then when you open it up, these are the shades on the inside. This is such a beautiful neutral yet a little bit colorful eyeshadow palette, and again they printed the actual shade names on the palette underneath each pan, which big thumbs up for that. But yeah, this palette comes with a few matte shades, a few shimmery shades. This is a very warm tone palette, but I am all for it. These shades are right up my alley, and the quality is as good as their other eyeshadow palettes. So again, I'll swatch a few shades right now, but it's just absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that. Look at these shades right here. These are such beautiful, like, burgundy, warm tone shades, and I'm all for it. So yeah, this is the last product I picked up from Colourpop. Alright, so those are all of the products I picked up from Colourpop. I am so happy with everything I picked up, but knowing me, it won't take me very long to place another order because I'm just obsessed with Colourpop, like literally obsessed, a little bit addicted even. If there is anything you want me to review in a separate video or use in a tutorial, definitely leave it down below in the comments and I will make sure to put that on my filming list. Now that my arms are full of swatches, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys. And then as I mentioned, she also will these, and the quality is as good as it.
Say that it feels right.